For those of you who are regulars on Cricbuzz Comm Box will know that there's been this correlation between wickets falling, and it usually happens during a chat during Cricbuzz Comm Box. It's changed slightly. In the last match, we had a wicket falling the first ball after the 15th and 35th over Comm Boxes. Here, and as I'm joined by Harsha Bhogle, we've had 2 wickets falling just before. So in a sense, it's still in and around the Comm Box, isn't it?
It is, and India desperately needed those 2 wickets, because I thought the bowling was pretty amiable in the first 10 overs. And India's problems, and we show that graphic, remember, at the start of just before the match, that India just don't take enough wickets in the power play, and that continued today. No wickets in the power play. I think that both opportunities should have been taken. Second slip, Manish Pandey slightly wide, Bhuvneshwar Kumar slightly coming in, but the speeds bothered me, Gautam. Hardly anything over 130. There was one that showed 137 from Deepak Chahal, and I think Hardik Pandya bowled 135. I hope it wasn't the effort ball that caused him to pull up a little bit. That looked scary. But otherwise, really bowling mid 120s. I think if there's no swing, then the bowling's got to be quicker. But the ball is turning more, so something for India's bowlers.
Yes, amiable, interesting choice of words to describe the bowling attack. But from Sri Lanka's point of view, again, a good platform, a good start. And the first wicket, a bit of a soft dismissal. We saw in the first game, it was Avishka Fernando trying to go inside out. And that sort of led to not a slide, but it was the first of many. And here too as well, a full toss that should never have led to a wicket.
And they were batting pretty well at that point. So they had gone past India's weakness, which is not taking enough wickets in the power play, just approaching their danger area. Sri Lanka 11 to 40 aren't the best team in the world. And so the openers who were set had the opportunity of saying, look, we'll change that today. We'll bat well 11 to 40 and then straight to mid-wicket. You're right. I mean, wicket always goes to the spinner, but the batsman helped a little bit. How good is the second ball, though? I know Sanjay said on air that it was natural variation. I just think he did something different with that ball. Good catch by Ishan Kishan. So now we are back into a situation where India can turn the screws in the middle overs.
Yeah, if we have a look at the bowling options, perhaps the only worry, as Harsha briefly mentioned, was Hardik Pandya not looking very comfortable out there. Could it be the heat and humidity, or was he actually clutching something? Only time will tell. But we know Yuzvendra Chahal's picked up those 2 wickets. Kuldeep's looking good already. What about the 2 names at the top? Have they done enough to inspire confidence when they come back later?
No, not just yet. But if they come back, if they've got change of pace, if the ball really starts to grip, maybe they'll bowl cutters when they come back and see if the track's got something for them. Given that they've only bowled 3 up front, I expect them to come back much quicker and maybe bowl 3 over spells maybe they bowl that 10 and 4 spells for all that you know. Maybe it's very hot and humid there, so they're just holding them back, the quicker bowlers in the shorter spells. I'm interested to see how Krunal Pandya bowls today. I thought he was a standout bowler the other day. If he can bowl the quiet spell, then the wrist spinners at the other end might pick up wickets.
Yeah, I was going to come to you on that, Harsha. A little curious when you think Krunal Pandya might come on. Remember, last time he came on initially as a bit of cover for Chahal because he was getting hit by the left-hander. And this time around, there's no need for cover as such. So when do you think he'll turn to Krunal Pandya?
Anytime now, really, because Chahal is now what? Chahal's bowled 4 overs. So any time now is a good time because you won't get easy runs against him. There's just 2 wickets gone. He can bowl a few quiet overs. Chance against the wrist spinners is always fantastic for the wrist spinners. So I'm expecting him now to bowl a little spell before Bhuvi and Deepak Chahal come back and bowl maybe one after the other in 3 over spells maybe.
Well, that's the one other topic we always look at this stage. I know it's still early doors, but our predictions for that final score are going to be revised based on the 2 wickets that have fallen.
No, I'm okay with mine. I'm okay with mine. If it starts to turn, they might actually not get those runs if it really starts to turn and the spinners settle in well.
Well, interesting. I think I too am rather happy of where I'm sitting at the moment, 238, because the momentum of that opening partnership, which looked like it could go 100 plus, has been arrested. Lots to think about for Sri Lanka as we take this gap between our 15th and 35th over Comm Boxes. When will the next wicket come? When will Krunal Pandya bowl? A lot of questions for Shikhar Dhawan and for us. That's all from Harsha Bhogle and myself. We'll see you soon.